Good afternoon and welcome to Yorkshire Voice on Tuesday the 26th of March. I'm Mark McKeown. Coming up on today's show, an investigation has been launched into allegations of the mistreatment of chickens. We also find out the difference between windmills and turtles at a Bradford dance workshop, and our Leslie will be reporting live from Roundhay.
Welcome, we are in the safest place in Leeds. Join me soon with all the updates.
Leeds is under investigation by the RSPCA after an animal rights charity uncovered what they described as hens being kept in unacceptable conditions. I do need to warn some viewers that they might find the images in our next report distressing. Thea Robinson has more.
The Animal Justice Project has carried out secret filming of the conditions at Harper Farm in New Farnley and says it shows distressed, injured, sick, and deceased hens strewn across the shed floor. The campaign manager, Aidan Cooper, calls the cage-free label deceptive and nothing more than glossy advertising that hides a world of suffering for millions of hens. Our reporter, Dominic Butler, spoke with John Beresford, founder of Brinsley Animal Rescue, about the ongoing concerns regarding the treatment of chickens on commercial farms.
In my opinion, chickens are the most abused of all farm animals. And those egg-laying hens that live pretty squalid life, laying on average 214 eggs a year, they're meant to lay 20. I don't think I've been to a free-range farm yet and seen hens on grass.
Harper Farm supplies eggs to major supermarket brands, including Sainsbury's. A Sainsbury's spokesperson claims that the farm only supplies less than 0.1% of their own brand eggs and are currently investigating any claims. An RSPCA assured spokesperson has said that they have seen the footage of Harper's farm and the farm remains suspended and is a part of an ongoing investigation. Jack Stevenson, the director of Harper Farm, who also serves as director of the British Free Range Egg Producers Association, has declined to comment on the investigation or the footage. The association's spokesperson said UK free-range and organic egg farms work to the very highest standards of hen welfare and are subject to a rigorous auditing schedule by numerous food safety and animal welfare certification bodies. I'm Thea Robinson, reporting for Yorkshire Voice.
More than 1/5 of children in West Yorkshire are living in poverty, according to a recent government report. The figures from the Department of Work and Pensions show a drop in the number of families struggling to buy food and heat their homes. However, several charities say the figures do not reflect reality. The South and East Food Bank in Leeds say they are experiencing a rise in those using their services.
People just can't afford to eat. You know, food prices have gone through the roof. I know they're saying that they're coming down, but they're coming down really slow. Yeah, there's a shortage of food as well. You know, petrol prices, gas prices, electricity prices, every single thing. And yes, they may say, you know, we're going to give you this and that within, you know, tax, national insurance, benefits, or whatever. But then on the flip side, there's always something else that is going to take that away.
And now for some news in brief. A body has been found in the search for a missing 63-year-old teacher from Doncaster. Pam Johnson was last seen on the evening of the 14th of March. Her family are being supported by South Yorkshire Police. More detail has been revealed about plans to create a new food village at Keergate Market in Leeds using shipping containers. The City Council has announced that construction firm Stack will operate the development outside the historic Trade Hall. The proposal has divided opinion of the traders themselves, with some saying it may have a negative impact on trade, but others saying the number of empty stalls justifies this action. The council says their plan is vital to protect the market's long-term future. A school in West Yorkshire has denied claims it let down one of its teachers who was forced into hiding after sharing satirical images of the Prophet Muhammad 3 years ago. The lesson sparked protests outside the gates of Batley Grammar School in March of 2021. A teacher was suspended at the time and went into hiding due to the death threats from the community. An independent report into the handling of the case said police, the local council and the school did not do enough to protect him. The report also recommended a no protest zone outside schools. The school have released a statement saying they were disappointed by the report. They said they do not recognise much of what is in it, the description of events, nor the characterisation of the school or the community. Kirklees Council and West Yorkshire Police have both said they'll look at the recommendations. Now, 300 new e-bikes have been introduced in 40 locations throughout Leeds. This is part of a project to make Leeds a city where you do not need a car. Roundhay has this report.
The Leeds City Bike Scheme landed on the University of Leeds campus. This project is planned by Barrow on behalf of Leeds City Council and is supported by Sustainable Travel Principle of the University Climate Plan. Their aim is to make Leeds a city where you don't need a car. The £2.8 million scheme will see 300 e-bikes available across 40 locations via an app, with plan to expand the offering in the coming months. Councillor Helen Haddon said a public bike hire schemes have been a long ambition of Leeds and is a crucial part of offering quick and sustainable journey across the city centre. Nowadays, more and more citizens will choose low carbon and environment-friendly bicycle travel.
They're good for the environment. Well, for bikes, they've got no exhaust, they've got no engine. For a bus, you can have 40 people on one instead of a car, and that bus will take up 3 car lengths compared to 40 cars taking up 40 car lengths. So you're getting more people in a space of time.
Most of the city centre is pedestrianised, which is fine for cycling, and a lot of the main roads around the city centre are currently only open to commercial vehicles, so it could be less safe, and it's safer than quite a lot of other city centres.
For LTU, I'm Xiaoxie.
There has been increased demand to find more environmentally friendly locations for Leeds residents to do their food shopping. For the volunteers working at these local projects, the priority is clear: to make sure nothing goes to waste. Mimi Ibrahim reports.
Many households purchase their food products from large supermarkets such as Tesco's or Morrison's or Sainsbury's. But have you ever considered what happens to food products left on the shelves at the end of each day? According to the Waste and Resources Action Programme, the UK creates around 9.5 million tonnes of food waste per year. To combat this, there are plenty of projects across the UK that aims to use surplus products, ranging from food to cleaning products, in a more sustainable way. Lisa Lee is a volunteer at Surplus to Purpose, a local project in Leeds that uses surplus produce from the food industry and finds solutions to ensure it is consumed or even recycled in a more sustainable way.
Cost of living is having an impact, but because we are food waste oriented, I think it's a little bit strange because we're not a referral. Some of the people that would normally get referred to food banks don't necessarily know about us. Now we have got a community fridge area where people can come in for free and pick up bread and other fridge items and some frozen stuff that comes from certain of our sort of business partners. And that is available to anybody. So that is very much tying in with the food poverty. But because we don't require referrals, people at job centres and things wouldn't automatically think of us.
For Yorkshire Voice, I'm Mimi Ibrahim.
According to a recent study, Roundhay has been voted the safest place to live in Leeds. We're now going to go live with Leslie, who's in Roundhay right now. Leslie.
I'm in Roundhay, the safest place to live in Leeds. It's rather cold, it's rather windy, but it is a beautiful place to be. And today I spoke to some of the residents who live in Roundhay and they gave me their opinions.
I've been living in this area now for about 28 years, and it's one of the best places to come, I think, in Leeds, and it's local to me, so we've come out for a very regular walk with the dog.
Oh, Roundhay is very diverse. We've got all sorts of different sections to the area. Obviously, Roundhay Park is such a very beautiful place that attracts loads and loads of visitors.
I like the community spirit and the various shops and Roundhay Park in particular.
People are very forthright. They say what they mean. They don't hide it.
Oh, shit.
It's not.
Apparently it is.
Yeah, but there's so many things nowadays that say that this is the right one, this is the right one. Barcelona is the best place to live.
Roundhay Park is a beautiful park. You've got people who are dog walkers to people who like jogging. There's cafes here. There's a Saturday morning park run for anybody to join in. Roundhay Park, it's so colourful. Back to you, Mark, from Roundhay Park.
But let me tell you about the weather for now and take the weather crown from our usual weather reporter, Beth. So it is going to be quite wet. It's going to be a low of 2 degrees with a high of 9 degrees. Of course, it's going to feel a lot chillier with the wind chill factor. And then in terms of wind, light winds coming from the southwest, growing strong at 15 on the Beaufort scale later tonight. There is going to be a chance of snow in the next few days, in next 3 days. And so, yes, we can look forward to perhaps some snowmobiling if you happen to own a snowmobile. If you don't, well then, enjoy a toboggan. Now a group of school children in Bradford have been put through their paces this morning at the city's Industrial Museum. They've been learning windmills, headspins and flares, all part of a session to breakdance. Our queen of hip-hop, Jane Gregory, has been along to learn a few moves.
Earlier today, Clean North breakdancing crew were at Bradford's Industrial Museum, running workshops and performing, all to inspire and encourage children to be physically active.
I think everyone needs something physical to focus on. So you have some level of fitness, health. It's good for your mind, it's good for your body. So it doesn't have to be breaking. You know, you could go into whatever you want. You know, swimming, gymnastics, whatever it is. But I think everyone needs something, and I think for a lot of people that could be breaking.
I'd say my favourite move was the one where you had to spin around on your bottom.
Yeah,
that was really fun.
That's my favourite as well. Mine too.
It was good because if you got stuck, the directors would help you and give you comments which made you want to do more. I'll dance sometimes, and I'll dance if I have to, but not all the time.
Okay. I'll dance anytime. I wouldn't dance in front of people if I didn't have to. Because it's extremely embarrassing.
It's such a sociable sport as well, which I think that's why I think breaking's better. Like, I've done other sports, I've done different types of dance, but I think the reason I stuck with breaking is because it is so social. Like, it is a family and it's a community.
Founded over 20 years ago, Clean North are known as Bradford's premier breakdancing crew, and they put on a really great show today. I'm Jane Gregory for Yorkshire Voice.
That's all for tonight. Good night.